Hi friends, brought in for repair the Haier washing machine board. You can see the name on the screen now. The problem is the following. The machine does not fill with water and says error E4. Now I will disassemble and look for the cause. All external modules have been replaced and only the board remains. I disconnect the indicator cable and begin disassembling. It seems that they gave me only the indicator board. I need to tell the client to bring the power board. They brought me the necessary board and I already soldered the plastic with a soldering iron and immediately saw a faulty resistor. This is our resistor 22. You can see the power pin in the center of the resistor. Most likely it is damaged. Now I will remove the compound. So friends, I have unsoldered the simistors to check them on a transistor tester. Let's check them. They are checked on a regular transistor tester. This procedure is not complicated. As you can see on the display, it has identified this element as working. All 4 elements are working. I have already checked them. Now I will solder them back using a hairdryer. I have already applied a little flux for good soldering, and now I will heat them up with a hairdryer and seat them in their place. Everything is ready for planting. I turn on the hairdryer and let's get to work. Everything is ready. Now we need to replace this faulty resistor. Now I will replace it and after that I will give the board to be checked on the machine. As you can see, I soldered another resistor here, but of the same value as before. I did not have an SMD resistor, so I drilled one hole to push its legs through the board. The resistor here is 100 ohms. Since the resistor is large and not designed for surface mounting, I soldered it from the back. The board allows you to do this, and it is also one-sided, so this is even good. After repair, you will need to solder the plastic case back into place, and my resistor will not allow this to be done because it is large, so the best solution was to make a hole and solder it from the back. I also checked the 4 resistors that are located next to the thyristors and they are normal. I gave the board for testing and the error still did not disappear. Let me tell you what I understood after diagnosing all the elements around. I connected 2 wires phase and 0, 220 volts. After applying voltage, our relay clicks and 2 LEDs light up, on the right and left. The green LED flashes slowly at first and then quickly. Let me tell you how everything works here as far as I understand. This part is responsible for opening the water valve. It turns out that 12 volts come to this element and then decreases to 4.5 volts. Then this voltage is smoothed by the capacitor. After that, 4.5 volts goes to the voltage stabilizer and 3 volts come out of it to power the microcontroller. The microcontroller power pin is the outermost one. It has exactly 3 volts. 12 volts come. Then it drops to 4.5 volts. Then we get 3 volts and the microcontroller is powered. And the microcontroller itself must open the keys to power the external circuits. I checked each element and all are working. I can't check the microcontroller. Whether it opens the keys or not, I can't check that. I had to go and check how the board works myself. Since the resistor burned out, I decided to search the circuit where it goes, and the wire went to the door lock. Then we started to remove the lock and found that two wires were frayed and shorted together. It turns out that there was no feedback with the lock, and because of this, water was not supplied. Since the machine thinks that the lock is still open. Now we will fix the problem and try to start it. In general, the board is repaired, and now I will solder the back case to seal the board. Let's analyze this problem. The wiring rubbed against the drum and shorted out, due to which the resistor burned out, which worked as a fuse. The path on the board goes to 220 volts, and the problem was clearly not here. After leaving for the client, I decided to track the circuit in the opposite direction, and there the wire went to the lock. After the lock was pulled out, we saw damage to the wire. Let's assemble and fully launch the washing machine. The second time I did not go to the client and he connected it himself. As you can see, he filmed a video and it shows that the machine works normally. The client is happy and I am with him. I hope the video was useful. Subscribe. See you in the next videos.